Hello guys, recently I received this question that you can see on the screen on Discord. In Laravel Daily for premium members we have Discord so people could access myself and ask some questions personally or my team members, and this is what I received. And this question kinda got my blood pumping, so to speak. I thought that I talked about that so many times on this channel and elsewhere, but time and time again there are people confused by technology stack choices. And this is actually natural. In current web development, there are so many things to choose from when starting a new project. So I decided to kind of repeat myself a little and shoot another video answering this question with this particular example. So the person wants to create a simple web shop with only some products where SEO will be important. Now, which stack? SPA, Sanctum, Livewire, Inertia, confused. They would like to use Laravel with Vue.js, and I have a course around that, but not sure about SEO. Okay, this will be my opinion ahead. It may be a bit controversial, it may be a bit old school, and we can discuss in the comments. But with all the modern stack available, Livewire, Inertia, and all the SPA stuff, no one really cancelled good old MVC with controllers, models, and Blade. You don't necessarily have to use any of those listed in this question. The whole SPA movement, in my opinion, is hugely overrated and misunderstood because what SPA stands for? Single page application. And many people want to use SPA for websites. Website is not an application. For websites, it's very important to have HTML, CSS front-end layer, including SEO. And for applications, it's more important to have UX with dynamic behavior, like it would be a Windows application, a mobile application, kind of mimicking the behavior of computer application instead of web browser. This is at least my philosophy, that's how I understand it. So if you need a simple web shop and SEO will be important, you don't have to use any of those Livewires, Inertias, and SPAs. Except for some small things that need to be dynamic just because of that specific element on the page. And as an example of that, let's go to the official Laravel shop. If we go to laravel.com and click shop, we land on laravel.bigcartel.com. So it's not even a Laravel powered website, or maybe it is, I'm not sure. But this is what I understand by a simple web shop. 10 products or something, you can choose a product, add to cart, and buy. So for example, if we click contact here, there's a full page refresh to the contact page with URL of contact. Then products, full page refresh again, click here, full page refresh again, and this is SEO friendly URL. So in here, there's no need to build navigation between pages with SPA, with something like Livewire, Inertia, Blade, or whatever you want. It's totally fine to refresh the full page. Of course, there are some exceptions. Maybe you're working in an area with slower internet connection potentially, then it may be the exception to the rule. But for the most part, this simple page is totally fine to reload the full HTML. Some assets will be cached by browser anyway, and then you have the full page again, which would have controller and view blade. Then add to cart. Do you think it's a JavaScript function? Let's inspect. Right-click, inspect, and we have a button, and we have a form. So it's a good old HTML form, action cart, with ID of a product. So when we click that add to cart, then we land on a cart, which contains our cart. Again, full page refresh, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now, inside of the cart or inside of any user area, another rule may apply, because here you don't care about SEO anymore. You care about specific users' behavior. So here you may add Vue.js, Livewire, or any JavaScript you want. So for example, here if I want to cancel, remove item, here you may see not a full page refresh, some dynamic behavior, and empty cart. So this is where it starts becoming an application, not a website. So I hope you get my main idea here. Getting back to this question, I'm still a big fan of creating websites, not applications, but websites, the front-facing sites in good old Laravel with controllers, views, and routes, adding JavaScript only to the parts, only to some components where you actually need some dynamic behavior. Like a button that would show or hide something, like a calculator of the price in the top right corner or something like that, like choosing the size of a product and refreshing the photo. These are small dynamic elements, but the full page would be good old plain Laravel. So this is my philosophy. Again, we can discuss in the comments, and probably you would find exceptions to what I said. And this would be another proof that web development is so fragmented these days with various stack options and new ones coming like Vault, for example. So we will probably always have something to discuss in the comments. Let's do that. And generally, what do you think about my videos like this? Not so much technical and not showing PHP Storm, but instead a bit philosophical, discussing what stack to use. If you want more of these, comment below what other topics I should touch on. That's it for this time, and see you guys in other videos.